Welcome back to Broken Bobby's Transformation Page. If you are new to the page, give me a subscribe. Hit that like button, drop a comment, and share this video. It helps to get the message out. I appreciate it. Let's start off with a happy Thanksgiving. It's that time of the year again to eat some turkey and lay on the couch and watch some football. My Niners are playing today, so let's beat those Hawks. So today, being that it's Thanksgiving, I want to talk about hard timing. What hard timing is when you're just having a hard time doing your time. Um, there's a lot of different reasons for this, but I was schooled pretty good before I started doing any time, and what I was always told was you could do your time or your time could do you, and that's what you don't want. Um, I've always been a programmer. Uh, Basically, my day is planned out before it even starts. The busier that you keep yourself, the quicker the time goes, the faster the days go, and the faster you're home. Uh, Now, I've seen some people that they're marking off days on the calendar like that. Why you do that to yourself? Like you just make it way more difficult than it needs to be. One of the things that really gets you hard timing is constantly getting on that phone list and calling and seeing what's going on at home, and just you get a bad call from your girl or something, and uh, you know here comes the hard timing. You know, you there's guys that wait for the mail call and they expect a letter every single day. They seem to forget that our loved ones on the outside are out there trying to survive. And uh, to be honest with you, there was never a time where I was arrested and I was like, wow, I didn't see that coming. To be honest, I was out there running and gunning, and every time I left the house, I knew there was a chance I wasn't going to make it back to the house tonight. So, it is what it is. If you're out there doing your thing, there's a chance you're going to end up with some shiny bracelets on and in the back of a cop car heading to a county lockup, and potentially to prison. So, like for me, the way I avoided hard timing, and honestly, it wasn't the best thing for me was having a very strict program. Like I would wake up in the morning, you go, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, you do all that stuff, you have breakfast. If you have a job, you go to your job, you spend a few hours there, uh, get back to your housing unit, and you make your way out to the yard. For the wood pile, yard time is mandatory. Uh, Now, that's not to say you have to be at every time they open the yard. There's most places I was, the yard would have like times when you could come in and out, and you didn't have to be out there all day, but you did have to make a presence, unless there were times where they would call for mandatory yard, and you knew some shit was probably going to go down. So uh, you get suited and booted and hold on to your ass because something's about to happen. But go out, make my way out to yard, kind of make the rounds, see what's going on out there, and it's big on my workout. So it's afternoon yard. I'm out there. I walk a few laps, uh, do a bunch of dips, and at that time I was doing probably 200 dips a day, if not more. Then they would do yard recall, bring you in, it'd be about dinner time at this point. Uh, get a shower and, you know, wait for dinner, have dinner. Then after dinner, they do mail call and pill call. I wasn't taking any pills at that time. So, uh, maybe I get a letter, maybe I don't. Like I said, some guys would really be hung up on if they got a letter, and if they didn't get a letter, why didn't she write a letter? And like they'd really be tripping on their girls, but obviously they probably didn't have very good relationships to begin with. And like my girl's solid. So, I need to worry about that stuff. And I understood she was raising our two daughters by herself basically at that point. So, you know, who am I to trip on whether she has time to write a letter? She actually wrote quite a few letters, but, you know, it wasn't the end of the world if I didn't get one on a particular day. So then, uh, after mail call clears and everything, I would go and do some burpees. Usually I would do 123 with the wood pile, and then I had a couple Southsider homies that I would go and do another 123 with while they were doing theirs. And then after that, it's just about time to lock it up. I'd break open a book, read a book for a while, and that'd pretty much be the end of the program. Time to lay it down, uh, get some rest, and wake up tomorrow and do it all over again. That's what worked for me. But the thing is, with the holidays and all, like it's just a hard time to be in there. So it's kind of understandable why people would be hard timing, and maybe it's because they didn't take advantage of the time they could have with their family while they're out in the streets. But it is what it is. And like I said, the thing is, I was never like, holy shit, like I'm in jail. What happened? I knew what I was doing, and I knew what the consequences were. And every time, uh, I got back on the shit, I knew how it was going to end. It was just a matter of when. And, uh, that's just what it is. If, you want to party and stuff and hustling was more my thing. Uh, there's a consequence that comes with it. And, you know, at some point, those shiny bracelets are going to come on, and it's going to be time to pay the piper. So that's my little story for the day. I'm going to try to push some more stuff out later on today. I'm trying to do a tribute uh, to somebody that's no longer with us. I'll see if I can get that together, and if I feel like it honors him properly, I'll post that up a little bit later as well. Just getting out of work right now, so it's like 5 in the morning. Um, I'm gonna get some rest, and I'm gonna see what else I can get together, and should be a lot of content coming out over the weekend. So if you are new to the channel, like I said, please give me a subscribe, smash that like button. If you like this sort of content, please share the video. Also, drop a comment. If you did time, tell me what you did to do your time and not let your time do you. Remember, family, fitness, and freedom. If you got all that, you're good to go. Don't look at the mountain, just start climbing.